Welcome to the 2023 SubC Conference, the Edge of Opportunity podcast from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. The Southeastern United States Canadian Provinces, or SubC Alliance, was established in 2007 to formally advance a common interest in enhancing economic ties between the two regions. The Alliance is a strategic trade and investment-focused partnership between 6 southeastern U.S. states and 6 Canadian provinces. This year's conference is focused on opportunities in the blue and green economies.
And welcome back to the SubC 2023 podcast with Gale Force Winds. I'm Alan Dale. With me as always, my good buddy Jerry Crew. I can tell you right now, the B2B business meetings are happening, and a lot of good things are happening. There's a good collaboration between the southeastern United States and the Canadian provinces. Business is being done, and there's one thing for sure, it's a collaborative atmosphere here. So Chad, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what your company does?
Okay, so I'm an ex-Navy Reserve diver and ROV pilot with oceaneering, and then an underwater photogrammeter or 3D modeler using camera systems. And when I was traveling the world doing different projects using underwater cameras, I felt like I could create a better one. So I started in my off time working on a prototype and made a website, and kind of rolled it up from there, brought on a partner, Adam Rowe, and the two of us kind of built this business after that, and now we're up to 27 or 28 people.
Wow. Chad, tell me about the camera offerings. Is it one device or is it a number of devices that you use? And are you agnostic of ROV?
Yeah, our systems run on any underwater system, not just ROVs, and our software systems integrate with any underwater camera. Our cameras work on any underwater ROV or system, and we've made our lights and lasers plug and play with the cameras to make integration into these systems much easier. We have open APIs for control for third-party systems, and we package all of the equipment together in a nice seamless package for easy integration. And our whole goal is always to collect the highest quality imaging and make it as easy as possible to get those high quality images.
Right. And so your cameras that you have, is there depth restrictions, limitations on that kind of stuff, or how does that work?
We've designed equipment all the way for the Marianas Trench.
Okay.
And our standard depth rating is 6,000 meters out of titanium, and we do have some designs for 500 meters out of aluminum as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're shooting 4K down there?
Yeah, 4K and 12 megapixel digital stills.
Wow.
And we're also we've created a live streaming remote ops package as well, so you can get live video feeds and data and two-way audio from offshore over VSATs onto shore for remote operations.
How far down can you go and still get the live feed?
So as long as you have a cable to the surface, you can go as far as you want.
Right.
So that's Tethered Ops, right? And so you're getting what kind of markets are you looking to get into, and I guess what are you into now?
So our primary markets are ocean sciences, fisheries research, and oceanographic studies, and the other half is energy.
Okay.
So offshore wind, offshore oil and gas.
And so this is the inspection of cabling and things like that coming ashore?
Cabling, pipelines, and offshore assets. So your trees, manifolds, and production facilities.
Right. And any one particular underwater vehicle that you work with, or again, you're just agnostic of whatever they have?
Any system.
Any system at all?
Yep.
Wow. How do people kind of get access to you and reach out to you?
So there's 2 avenues. You can reach out to us direct through our website. We will sell the equipment directly. And if you're in the energy industry, often our customers rent.
Right.
So if you have a operational budget and you need to get high quality imaging or remote ops or 4K or HD inspections, then you can rent our equipment for that project.
And do you offer data as a service as well?
We deliver the equipment to collect high quality data, and we make the collection of data as easy as possible. We don't manage the data,
Okay.
and we don't process the data.
Okay.
We're all about collection of the high quality data.
Now, SubC, any big markets you're after there?
We are trying to figure out in the long run like how to get into the defense market.
Okay.
But we are also trying to grow we're primarily trying to grow our current markets.
Okay.
And at the SubC conference, it seems to be more around the sciences and research.
Right.
And those are the avenues we're pursuing here.
We had a great conversation with the Port Authority out of Biloxi, Mississippi, and a big innovation hub down there all around underwater sensors, interestingly enough. Have you spoken to those folks yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, well, I'd put that on your to-do list. Biloxi, Mississippi, for sure.
Okay.
Well, that's great. And of course, next year the conference is in Biloxi, Mississippi, so
Yep.
might be one to put on your to-do list.
It's on the list, yeah.
That's great.
Chad, when you were in the Navy, was a business something that you were thinking about? Like, I want to get into the motivations a little bit before we let you go, because you've created quite a company. Young
Yes.
fella, you got 28 employees. That's a significant accomplishment. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so no, the motivation wasn't there to create a business, and probably not even the confidence or even the know-how. And it was, even when I was like working on a prototype and all that, it kind of never dawned on me that it would be a business until we started getting interest in Australia through website and just through email outreach. And I don't know if I really kind of took it to heart that I was running a business until a few years in. It was more of just a organic journey of reinvestment of all of the sales we made. We reinvested into R&D, and all of the any revenue we got, we reinvested in R&D, and we kept doing that for years and years. And it's kind of just grown organically through there, and it's only over the last 7 years I've truly put on the full hat of a CEO. And in realizing through that, because I got no formal training in it, so I started getting that formal training, formal understanding. I never did entrepreneurship in school. I did technology. Right. So I'm a technical person. I like inventing products, inventing solutions to problems, and running a company wasn't in the skill set and had to be learned.
So you grew up in Clarenville, Newfoundland?
I grew up in Chance Cove.
Chance Cove,
Newfoundland. Yeah.
And your shop, you're headquartered in Clarenville, Newfoundland.
Yep.
Yep. And that serves you well.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's something we are starting to work on now is attracting people to the area based on the lifestyle. We are definitely a lifestyle company.
Yeah.
We have something called Flex Time. Found that our employees, well, next to getting paid enough, people value their time off. And then there's something we've put in called Flex Time, where you're able to clock in and out throughout the day. Everybody's hourly, so it's a very transparent system. If someone wants to go and has an appointment or take the day off, just get your projects done. We don't care about the 9 to 5.
Right.
We care
Just
about
get it done.
We care about results.
Yeah, that's called desynchronizing your work, right? Which is fantastic, right?
Yep.
Everybody talks about remote work, but it's more than that. It's desynchronizing your work so that you're not
Work around your life, and don't life around your work. You know what I mean?
100%. Chad, sounds like you got a great product, building a great team, great offering. Wish you the very best here at SubC and beyond. Thanks for coming on.
No, thank you.
Well,
Appreciate it.
Chad, look, Gale Force Winds, we've been doing this since 2020. I've known about your company for quite a while. It is an absolute pleasure to meet you. You've created something special, and we're proud of you.
Thanks, Gary.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to the 2023 SubC Conference, the Edge of Opportunity podcast from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. The 2024 conference is taking place in Biloxi, Mississippi, and we look forward to seeing you there.